subscribe.
This for my niggas. My niggas. No.
Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Nausea hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie and kill and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, the real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my faith, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me?
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then y'all already know what it is. It's full rounds. It's mainstream news. It's pop culture. A little bit of family business. Your host, Benjamin. That's good. As always, I'm rocking with my rounds. I got Hatchback of the ENT. Got Caveman 55, and we holding it down for Cuzzo. What's good with it?
What's up with it?
Shit, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ripping
sir.
and running, doing daddy things. He day on his day off, but you know it's all good.
Hey, bro, well, that job definitely never stopped. I've been on it all day today myself too, and my son grown, bro. So shit. I'm kind of tired today, but happy to rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Had jumped on. He had that same fire about himself for this top four as he had last week.
Man,
hey, bro, I just won't let everybody know we wanted to be, clear and understood. Now, last week, according to some, Cuzzo Ren, who just chimed in, was good with it. Cuzzo, he was the people's champ. You know what I'm saying?
Where do we confirm that? I don't remember hearing that. That's not a.
Hey, bro.
He said that. The chat didn't say that. The chat said, "Hey, Ren, I like one of your songs." That was.
Nah, he got it. Go ahead.
No,
okay, I ain't believing nothing you saying.
Well, like from what I've been getting, like I heard some shit earlier today. The boy E Diddy was disappointed in me. But it was said that it was Ren and Cleve, and then
that's right.
You and I were a toss up. That was by a couple of fellas on the straight talk. You heard me? So I'm just just putting it out there, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Get the hell out of here, man. That's people that's people that obviously don't know music. Obviously.
Hey, bro. Some might agree with you, you know.
Because just like today. We're not talking about song. I'm talking about hit music that's one of a kind songs. Ren picked a lot of the right artists, but he didn't grab the right songs.
Well, according to the fans, he won.
Man, I don't want to hear what you talking about. I don't believe none of that shit.
Well, you can be alone. You gonna be in the bowl by yourself.
It been working.
Man. He been there before.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, Cuz say you shot that ball, Hat.
I shot an air ball. What are you talking about? I got the best four song. Period. I'm gonna have the best four today.
Well, that's what we about to see, bro. We doing the top four songs from 2000 to 2010. We kind of doing it in a decade span.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Who you say Caveman up first, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna go with can y'all hear me?
I can hear
Live
you.
in the club, brother.
I'm gonna rock with Donnell Jones, Where I Wanna Be. I should have left my baby girl a message. Said
Okay.
I won't be coming home. That's one.
Okay. Okay.
What be funny to me, dog, is how
I gotta
motherfuckers
see
be
you
trying.
so you know why.
No,
Right?
no, I'm just saying, be funny to me how y'all be trying to sell y'all shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, y'all, that's him trying to sing it and shit, trying to get you to. Nah, okay.
Let me go with number
Go
two.
ahead,
Let me
bro.
go with number two.
Excuse me.
My boys, rough ends. For someone to love you, all you need is someone who cares. Number three, Jagged Edge. We ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it.
Terrible.
Been through all a while, girl, I must confess. Let's get married.
Drowning.
And number 4, Joe. I wanna know what.
Ooh, that was first of all, that wasn't in the goddamn 2000. That was
2000.
the 90s.
We
2000.
already see what Cleve coming in at.
2000.
That wasn't 2000. That was the 90s.
2000. Sorry,
It don't matter.
I'm coming correct with it. 2000s. That's my vote.
Nah, Joe was in nine in the 90s. I want to know. I believe
I
that was
looked it up. It's in 2000. You can't get on my list and tell me I'm wrong when I did the study.
Study ain't work for y'all this time, bro.
2000s.
Go ahead. Go. You want me to go? You want me to go? Because
I ain't tripping, bro. Either way,
You
no,
go
I'll go ahead, bro. Who
okay.
went last time? Oh, Hat.
Yep.
Go ahead, Hat. Let's see what you got.
All right, cool. I'm gonna start it off with the Keisha Cole, "Love." You feel me? Song killed the 90s. I mean, killed the 2000s. You say what you want. Then I'm gonna come right back with the same title by Music Soul Child when he did it. You dig? In 2005, banger, killed it. You feel me? That became probably the number one wedding song of the 2000s. All right. Then we got Mr. R. Kelly, "I Will Never Leave," gangsta ass song off the Chocolate Factory.
What's that song? What's that one?
Chocolate Factory.
You never heard I Will Never Leave?
Give me something.
Oh. I guess since you asked.
Please.
See how they
You
be
can't
selling
even
it,
give me
y'all?
that.
What are you talking about? They never heard of I Would Never Leave? Shut your mouth.
Let me hear it.
Shut up.
I knew it. You ain't read it.
Can you hear it?
Brandon? I got you, B.
Can you hear it?
No, I came on here singing.
Okay. Like I said. So we got the R. Kelly, "I Would Never Leave." It's not playing, so if y'all don't know, y'all don't know. I Want to Know comes off the Wood soundtrack in 1999. Thanks, Brenda, from doing you what you call them. You feel me?
Shouts out to B.
Right.
Be easy.
The Mia,
What's your last one, Hat?
That's the song. My last one, I'm gonna go with my boy Ray J. You know what I'm saying? "One Wish."
Yeah.
Iconic songs of the 2000, my brother. Iconic song of the 2000. Again, I challenge you to step your game up.
All right, bro. We're gonna start out the gate. Little light work.
Already.
R.I.P. We coming out with Leah Rock the Boat. Nice little jam. The video, y'all already. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's R&B. I wouldn't really consider that R&B, but yeah.
Next, we gonna keep the bangers coming. We gonna say R. Kelly, "Step in the Name of Love."
Off the Chocolate Factory album.
Look, when you said it, I didn't know if you was gonna double back on me. You feel me?
No.
Y'all know I like to get the ladies they just do. We gonna roll with the Monica, the So Gone. You know what I'm saying? I,
Uh,
yeah, I like that Monica and I love the beat too. You know what I'm saying? And last, I think we gonna go with Usher. You remind me.
I like it. I like it. I was gonna go with something off that Confessions too.
Yeah, look, he you already know he got so many on that Joker.
Boys to Men was not really doing much in the 2000s. They had that Water Run Dry off that. Once they got
Hmm.
away from Babyface, they kind of fell off as far as they hits. They
Water
had,
was running dry.
yeah, Water was running dry. You know.
look like y'all just gave me this victory.
What are
Boy,
you talking
please.
about? The bum ass songs you fucking singing.
Yeah, you hit boy like the back of that
Bum
back.
ass songs you were singing.
What? Donnell Jones, Jagged Edge? What?
Jagged Edge is a bust, bro. Like you
Uh,
could have left that one off your list. You could have
Let's
come
get
up,
married?
huh?
Let's get married? What?
Trash song.
yeah, I'm killing you.
Is?
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, you.
And what else you said?
hit.
You said Joe, but that was in the 90s. So okay.
Right.
So that one I off. And then what else you had?
The Rough Ends, the Jagged Edge, the Joe.
It was decent songs, bro. I'm talking about it ain't representing the 2000s. Are we just picking any folk song to the
That was 2000s.
just
Right.
any folk song? Just any folk.
Nah, some hot songs. You
No,
tripping.
I'm picking the best folk. You picking just some stuff. Jagged Edge?
I appreciate you.
That's one
I'm
person
saying.
opinion. I don't believe you won.
Hey, they gonna keep pouring in, baby. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta start filling the cup up.
There
Yeah,
is
we appreciate it. But Cleve, we already know you bringing up the rip, baby. They start booing you out the gate.
and I know.
Shame.
That's y'all people. I get it.
See when you make comments like I gotta go with cuz he had all man, stop it. Cut it out. The bias.
Y'all done hired some people to come in the chat.
With the moderators and the bias.
Well, that's cause of Ren right there. You know
I
what
know
I'm
exactly
saying?
who it
Chiming
is.
in straight off YouTube. You feel me?
I know exactly
So,
who it is.
you know,
The bias.
I don't think he got that much skin in this one, you dig? But
It don't matter,
it's
man.
cool, baby. Yeah, let's eat, fellas.
I'm just saying.
Haven't lost your mind. Don't touch me ever in your life. You touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my personal space.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
You fucking
I'm
faggot!
not. I'm here.
You fucking
I'm here.
butt
I'm
fucking
here.
jabbing, you
I'm
wall
here.
jabbing ass
You're
bitch!
touching me again.
You're fucking
You're
titties.
touching me
Get
again.
the fuck out of
You're
my
touching
face,
me
bitch.
again.
It's all
You're
on
touching me.
purpose,
It
you know?
surely is.
You touched
It
me.
surely, but you in
Your
my
weird,
personal
ugly
space.
ass.
You're in my personal
Out of my
space.
face.
You're in my personal
You're
space.
done.
Stay out of my personal space.
I fucking take it.
You
Get the fuck out of my face,
she's
bitch.
touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling you, don't put, she can't put her hands on me.
Okay, stop it! Hey, hey!
Now, don't you ever put your hands on me. No, get the fuck, everybody back off from me. This bitch put her hands on me.
Fight the woman,
This bitch put
No,
her hands
watch out,
on me.
man. You ain't gonna fight the woman, bro. You're not gonna fight the
You
woman.
got the wrong person.
Don't fight the woman, bro.
You got the wrong person. This bitch just put my hands on me.
You ain't gonna
I
fight
don't give a fuck
no
about
Hey,
no
relax,
woman.
relax.
I don't give a fuck about no
You ain't finna fight no woman.
I don't give a fuck.
Fight a
Relax, 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 relax.
I fight whoever. I
Put your
fight
hands
whoever.
on me.
I
Take a
fight
deep
whoever.
breath.
Put your hands
I
on me.
fight whoever.
Put your hand-
I fight whoever. I fight whoever.
Knock your bitch ass
Just
out.
Knock me
Knock
out.
your bitch ass
Knock
out.
me out.
breath.
Knock me
It's
out.
okay.
Trick ass.
Knock
It's
me out.
okay.
You saw what she did.
It's all right.
All right, y'all. I'm about to open it up for y'all. Running theme on the show, self-control, and audience. Keep in mind, we getting clips. We don't know everything that went on, so we just kind of basing it off what we see. But had a lot that we saw right there. Had that foot, the little tackle move.
I really like, he must have played guard in high school or something because he kept his hands engaged. He was keeping his feet chopping. Once they hit the ground, he did the rollover to get up to the second level. You know what I'm saying? This is basic fundamental offensive lineman tactics that this guy was using. Shouts out to his coaches for, getting them prepared. Look, as I said so many times, it's encouraged for women to have bad behavior and be disrespectful in confrontations. Okay. Now, I think Big Boy, whatever his gender or whatever, that like this has nothing to do with it up until, in the beginning, he is in her place. He is in our space, and I don't really recommend that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she pushing, she's saying, spouting off words. She being very disrespectful, blatantly disrespectful. And he's being aggressive to show her that even without all of this, like you're still not moving me. You know what I'm saying?
Some could say that she trying to get a rise out of the brother.
Well,
That's what
she is, but he seems to be unshaken. You know what I'm saying? But he's still being more aggressive than he should be. At you know what I'm saying? And then once somebody comes to her defense to get into the middle, right? She decides to go and put her hands on a guy, which is 100% wrong. You know what I mean? And had it not been 5, 6, 7 people in there to get with him, he probably would have bruised her up like really awful. It's lose on both of them in my opinion.
See, when did women just start feeling free? They could just start putting their hands on men. When did they start thinking that we don't got the power to put a real hurting on them? Like when they stop being afraid of that?
Well, I don't think there ever was. Like not when I was growing up. Shit, girl. Like I said, I had 5 sisters, dude. I had 5 sisters, and either one of them will give it to your ass on any.
I was about to say, I always felt like hands was pretty free.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what I'm
free.
saying?
So women just don't.
My grandpa
When
used to say, your hands was light. That motherfucker got light hands. He always
Yep.
wants. Yeah.
That's right. That's just what they had to say, bro.
I'm one. I can't ball my fists up and pummel a woman. I could choke the shit out of her and handle and ragdoll you a little bit, but I can't see myself balling the fist up and pummeling a woman. That's my reaction to it. He was ready to pummel her ass. I can't take it that far. She got to be real egregious with it.
I don't really think he was going. I don't really think he was ready to pummel her. I think he showed pretty good restraint.
Now
But he was trying to let her know.
Smash just because his size and his
he
you know what I'm saying, his aggression, and had he connected and really grabbed and got on her, he could have hurt her really bad.
Yeah, like when he charged her, like you say, he had the technique. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really, because he could have just went in right there. So I think he was obviously offended in a sense, but I don't think he was trying to, really, you know what I'm saying, put his fist on her.
No, I believe if he could have connected, he would have connected.
You got to change this narrative. These women think. I mean, what?
I mean, I'm with you, Cleve. I do feel she was dead wrong,
It's
bro.
the disrespect.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the blatant disrespect.
She just-
She start talking about,
Yeah, you calling him this, that, and the third, and which don't have nothing to do with
ain't got
nothing.
shit to do
But
with-
again, you saying all that shit to try to get a rise out of him because you trying to provoke him to do some shit. And then,
But-
like you say, you get the Captain Sabems come in there.
Right.
Then you get real bold. But after the bull charge, I don't see you nowhere else again in the picture.
She
Nah,
that's still chirping, calling the man a FAG.
I see somebody that came to your defense, but I don't see you up there now as bold as you was in the beginning. Now you like you say, you could be way over here saying whatever you saying, but you not all with the rah-rah like you was a few minutes ago.
See, I notice when men get into it, kind of we know the danger of going all the way in, so we could kind of level it down a little bit. But women, they're protected by these police officers. They're protected by the court. They got so much protection to make us feel like we're gonna be afraid to put our hands on them. They can even lie and say we did something. So I think that give them the courage to be able to, I'm about to smack. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't give a fuck about no consequences. He know better. They think about our consequences more than their own goddamn consequence. So
This is what we was
I'm with
talking
you.
about yesterday. This is what I was mentioning yesterday when I said that sometimes women make situations different or they make it worse because they bring a level of disrespect that can't be matched by a man. You
yeah,
understand? And once that happens, it escalates. It always does. Because okay, they verbally you're not gonna match their disrespect, right? You're not gonna be out there calling her all kind of whatevers, with that. And then when somebody come to the defense, they're gonna be the first one to throw some hands.
see right there what we just seen on camera. The government or the law should make her have to pay a fine, do some time, or pay that man some fines, a fine for that,
For what?
for hitting him first.
No, that's he needs some
We
systems.
can press
That's all he
charges.
needs. That's all he needs.
Well, I'm trying to stop these women from being foolish. So we got to have some kind of system in play to make them feel some consequence like us. We know we going to jail. We know we might spend a weekend in jail. They just smack the shit out of you and start crying. And nah, she need to pay a goddamn $500 fine
To
or
who?
some jail time to
Yeah.
him.
Nah,
I
I
say,
think
bro,
I think if she like my grandma used to say, if you could hit, you could get hit back. You understand?
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was about to say.
we
I'm
can't,
a roll with
Keep
the
your hand,
algorithm.
keep your
we
hand
can't hit that.
to yourself.
I
Keep
mean,
your
it's not wise to hit back, Cleve. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not advocating that at all. But when you
but
have to defend yourself, and I'll leave it at that.
I just
you
want it
And
in the playing field, though, right? If we got to be scared of the consequences from the law, and we got to hold back and get smacked the piss out of, I want to even the playing field. I want them to say, if I hit this motherfucker, I might have to pay $1,000 fine.
you just looking to
Woo!
get paid.
No, I'm trying to get them to stop because you put your hands up and you got to pay $1,000. You might not smack that man.
well,
2,000. How about 2,000 then? We got to stop them from thinking they can put their hands on us, dog.
well, a
Cleve,
fine,
I don't know if the fine gonna really
fine ain't
what
gonna
the
do.
fine gonna do. You got to do
Fine
some
ain't gonna do.
time. It's gonna be it's gonna be something more than a fine.
Like I said, I was raised with a lot of, I got 3 brothers, I got 5 sisters. We had 100 cousins, right? My grandparents didn't tell me, "Hey, don't you hit no girls." They didn't tell me.
No, hey, my
I never
mama is on here right now. She told me the same shit. If you're big enough to hit, you're big enough to get hit back.
their ass back. Nah,
Now as I grow up, I can
right.
differentiate and understand how far to go and what not to do. But
Right.
initially, we about to set the table. You're not about to just handle me, so forth and so on.
Look,
And then I feel that kind of bleed over to when you get grown. I ain't never been hit by a woman, but
my son, my son got slapped by a girl in middle school at lunch table. They playing around or whatever. And, when the snapping jokes go, and then everybody laugh too long, and then it's
mhm.
So she slapped him, and I went to school for him, and I'm glad that he didn't do anything. But I got on our parents' ass though.
Oh
I
yeah,
got-
because he could have been that person.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then y'all will be looking crazy.
right. But people are quick to run to the aid of a female in a
I
situation,
know it.
not knowing who started, what happened, or what part she played in it.
That's real.
Just don't touch that woman. Fight a man. Man,
That-
you didn't-
That
Why would-
2,000
Yeah, because you're assuming that he a coward, but
but you were
that's
sitting,
not always the case.
but you were sitting right here and witnessing her
The whole
say
shit.
and do anything. Now when I react, now it's don't hit the woman.
telling you, put that fine out there. That'll keep a man from busting her ass because he could get a $2,000 check. That'll hold you back a little bit. You could take that slap, or that will deter her from slapping you, knowing that $2,000 Gucci purse or that weave ain't gonna be able to get bought.
Hey, shut up, Cleve. Hey, shut up, Cleve. Shut up, Cleve.
I'm about to say, I still don't think the fine gonna work, bro.
Why not? They don't have. Hold up. They don't got one. They don't have a fine. They don't have a penalty for the most part. Why wouldn't that stop a motherfucker from doing some shit if it go cost them? It ain't costing them nothing.
When you leave with respect, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And we know that neither one of these people were leading with respect. You know what I'm saying? Because had it been me, I don't know what started the situation, but I wouldn't have. Number one, it's a COVID season, so I'm not standing in front of a stranger.
Lead with respect.
Yeah.
Number one.
Look, lead with respect. We just seen the woman handle the man who wanted to buy his son some shoes with the child support money. He was leading with respect. She's straight up disrespect.
Yeah, but this not that. This not that.
No, we talking about you saying lead with respect. She'd have bet the piss out that man. You crazy.
She would have bet her.
But at the end of the day, dog, you still can make the choice not to to react the same way.
I'm not going to.
You could turn the other cheek, please.
I'm trying to stop the women, though.
I'm not turning the other cheek. I will, you know what I'm saying, turn the other way and just, I'll get out the situation.
Be the bigger individual. Hat.
Fuck all that.
I'm trying to even the playing field. Vote for me for mayor 2023. You heard my ready?
The mayor of where?
Huh?
The mayor of where?
Learning more this morning about the social media star now accused of murdering her boyfriend. She was arrested in Hawaii, and now authorities are releasing new video evidence in the case. Here's ABC's Christine Sloan.
Courtney Taylor Clenny.
And Ms. Clenny, how old are you?
I'm 26.
This morning, social media personality and OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny, also known as Courtney Taylor, has made her first court appearance in Hawaii after being charged in the murder of her boyfriend. Investigators releasing this video from earlier this year. They say it shows Clenny repeatedly punching boyfriend Christian Ubumseli inside a private elevator in their Miami high-rise. Prosecutors say weeks later in April, Clenny stabbed Ubumseli to death and then called 911.
On that 911 call, Christian can be heard in the background repeatedly saying that he was dying and he was losing feeling in his arm. Defendant Clenny is also heard saying, "I'm so sorry, baby."
The arrest warrant revealing a tumultuous relationship between the social media influencer who has millions of followers and her cryptocurrency investor boyfriend, with domestic violence accusations on both sides. Authorities say the staff at the couple's building documented so many loud arguments, they were taking steps to evict them. As for the second-degree murder charge she now faces, Clenny insists it was self-defense, saying she threw a knife from a distance after Ubumseli shoved her against the wall by the neck and threw her to the ground. But prosecutors don't buy her story.
Fellas, y'all should remember this one from the first season. Like they say, they hit her with the self-defense. And what I want to know is if they had this 911 call and you heard all of this shit the first time, why didn't y'all handle it this way the first time? How did she get off and get the self-defense and she threw a knife from a distance? Like,
because she got the complexion for the protection.
Say it one more time.
She got the complexion for the protection.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You talking about like the last round, how women get protected? Shit, now it's a white woman, so they're gonna get a fucking
double up, huh?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I like the shirt. That sounds like a good shirt.
It's crazy. White women start crying, boy. Shit, bitch, you could be right, boy. You gonna be wrong that day.
But justice seems like it's about to be served though. So complexion for the protection ain't serving her well in the long run. So that's a
But how long? When did this happen?
Oh, this is a long time ago. Last year at least.
All right then. And so the complexion for the protection has served her well up until
because they just grabbed out of Hawaii, so
right.
She been doing well since.
She done got her ducks in a row now. Her alibi right. They done worked on a good story. She done took some training and all this other shit. She may not. This ain't.
They say she had been like in rehab and shit for drugs and that type of thing, but that's because you're probably dealing with the guilt of killing this young man.
Right.
So Yeah, I was definitely happy when I heard this one. I said, yeah, we gotta kind of revisit this one since it was on the first season.
It's his fault though, good.
What, staying in that situation?
Yes, indeed. Ain't no way I'll be in a relationship with no volatile motherfucker like that.
Yeah, they say the relationship was real bad. From what I guess the other tenants in the complex had complained to the point where they were about to be evicted. So they, this was normal behavior for him. But
he punching, he taking them punches. She would have never tried that shit with Ray Rice in an elevator.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Even then in the elevator, like you can see he ain't trying to really do that. Because if he was, he like you're saying, he could have Ray Rice did it. That situation would have been over with real quick.
Right.
He showed a lot of restraint.
But just like the situation in Dallas, where the lady had killed Botham John, right?
Now you got a point there.
The police officer, right?
Mm-hmm.
After it happened, they're in a court, and I think it was his brother or one of somebody sitting there rubbing her hair, and because she was getting crying and shit, and everybody had, well, it's going to be all right.
Hug and shit.
What kind of shit is that?
Turn up from the black people.
How do we give so much compassion to motherfuckers who blatantly want to destroy us?
Being a good Christian, had everybody trying to be a good Christian.
What the fuck is a good Christian?
Gotta forgive, man. Gotta have a forgiving heart.
AKA dumbass.
Hey, it's some say.
Listen, that don't make no sense. Because first of all, Jesus wasn't no Christian. He never he was a Hebrew, right?
Hey.
They got laws, right? They got consequences. Didn't they fight?
And commandments.
Didn't they fight?
Yeah.
They wouldn't no forgiving motherfuckers.
They killed.
Well, say, bro, in the comments, they say she haven't been convicted yet. And I understand that because I think this came back to the Breonna Taylor situation. I think we were talking about that. And I understand, but shit, the process has started. We just got to kind of wait to see what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, Ren says she'll be back in Starbucks at no time. Nah, my brother.
And that could be true, but I mean,
she
was in Hawaii.
She has drank her last latte.
I'm liking it now.
About a month ago, it had a video of somebody confronting her in a hotel lobby. Somebody was like, "Bitch, you out here tripping in Miami and living it up. You fucking killed that man. Like, why are you not in jail?" And people been trying to shame her, and I guess to some effect, it moved the media or whoever or whatever opened up this new investigation or gave them reason to go now and grab her.
Man, people don't care about these consequences no more. Consequences out the door. People think they can get away.
People not even thinking about consequences. Cleve. People are just acting.
It's moving.
Yeah, consequences is nowhere in the picture, bro. It's heat of the moment. How I feel right now.
No,
that's true.
No, that's
right.
That's not true because when you know that,
you think that girl was thinking about consequences?
Hell no. Say it again.
Do I think she was thinking about consequences?
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Up until now, there wasn't no consequence. This probably ain't the first time this shit didn't happen. Not saying she killed somebody, but this is somebody who is I
don't think most people think about consequences till after the gun go off or the knife is stabbed up. You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even be able to.
If you are, then that's premeditated.
Listen, I wouldn't even be able to tell you good because I'm never really in situations to where it's like that for me.
No, I'm talking about like looking at these situations we be talking about. Man, these fucking people they just off the dome with it. They freestyling this shit.
Like the woman with the road rage, she got out the car and with the bucket. Like,
yeah, like
what,
it
could have hit a child. You could have hit a child, an innocent person. They out here fuck it. This how I feel.
But it's still
making people feel like they could do what they want. If however you feel, you able to do it. You feel like a woman, feel like you could be a woman. You feel like a man, you could. It's about feelings now. Do what you want. We wide open.
I don't really believe everybody's like that because, like I said many times before, when we're dealing with each other, okay, yeah, we may not worry about any consequences. But when we dealing with other motherfuckers, we worry about consequences. I bet the dude that got stabbed to death, I bet he was worried about the fucking consequences of beating her fucking ass. That's why he didn't do it. But he should have sent her about our fucking business. And I'm sure he did a few. I'm sure he broke up with her a few times.
But we don't expect that to happen though. We don't expect that kind of shit to happen, dog. You know, we think we gonna get a little argument, a little grabbing, and get out of there. Then wake up tomorrow and apologize.
I'm glad I ain't been in them situations, bro.
Yeah, you familiar with them situations, huh, Cleve?
No, I call the police immediately.
I'm about to say, you know him, boy. He got the laws on him.
Yeah, I'm ready. You did. You know how you could Alexa? I could Alexa it. I could.
Listen, I dated this chick in high school of the very fair complexion. I mean, well, we'll just call her clear. She was
Chinese.
She was no, bro. She was milk white, right?
Oh, all right, okay, all right.
So, got into a little argument while we were riding. She was driving. All of a sudden, we going from 35, 40. The more we talk, the faster she driving.
Mm-hmm.
We coming from the lakefront on Franklin. Boy, them streets is bad.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the walk.
She speeding. She's speeding down the street. I'm gonna kill both of us. Boy, I had to apologize so good and bad, like right then. I'm talking about, look, baby, I'm so this and this. As soon as she slowed down and went to breaking down, and hey, look, you need to let me drive. And then she put it in park. Boy, I slapped the shit out of her and jumped her ass out that car.
There you go. There you go. You did the right thing.
Hey, bro, look, you're here to talk to us, so we gonna say that you did the right thing. You heard me?
Yeah, I did the right thing. Because guess what? She wound up doing 12 years flat.
I ain't gonna say you should have slapped it. I don't think you should have slapped it.
For a hit and run. Huh?
I ain't gonna say you should have slapped it though. You feel me?
Oh, I slapped her.
We gotta keep our hands to ourselves.
No, I didn't tell you everything. She was punching me the whole time she was driving. I didn't slap her because she was driving. I didn't want to make her do nothing else. So she was driving with one hand and punching the shit out of me with the other hand.
Is it better to do it? Let me ask this question. Is it better to hit her or do it like a controlled choking? You ever did a controlled choke?
My goodness.
Yeah, that'll get you in jail.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you, we about to pay these bills. That boy said, goddamn.
No, you going to jail.
One morning, I put it in a life. I give it, she take it, she love it.
You know what I'm saying? A-Fund Solution, fixing credit, baby. Let me tell you something. Get with it. Follow me. A-Fund Solution. That's my Nola people, so I trust it. You heard me? Yeah.
Who that?
Two-step women. Check it out. Come on. Hit it by women. Hit it by women. Check it out.
Hey man, that boy Flo say Charleston White can't step foot in Atlanta, but I better not catch you in no Atlanta's home at all. I promise you. Nothing else to say to him. That boy Flo say you can't step, you can't step.
Say, y'all might want to share this one. I told y'all might want to share this one. We have an Atlanta rapper have now just been arrested for making online threats to Charleston White. I got a body, y'all. I got a body. I done caught a body. I have finally, I told y'all when I put a nigga ass in jail, y'all gonna know. Didn't I tell y'all that? When I put a nigga's ass in jail, hey, get on up here. I'm finna roll up a blunt. I'm on my way to the liquor store. He jumped online. Let me tell you what happened, y'all. Let me say that I got to break. You better not come to Atlanta. Flo Malcolm said you can't come to Atlanta. We catch you in zone. Whoop the woo 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 woo. We go. We have an Atlanta rapper. He was arrested for making online threats to Charleston White. Not only that, he's a convicted felon, and he was seen in a video that he uploaded with a gun. Oh, say, I got me one, boys. Oh, I got me one, boys. I got me one. Oh. And he in handcuffs right motherfucking now. I just got the call. Guess who it is? Anybody want to guess who it is? Somebody can guess. Somebody can get anybody. Get him guess. We got Quick Flip Vito. Oh, I'm gonna go buy me 2 bottles of champagne and shake it up. And like I won the NBA.
Fellas.
Hey, that nigga up, bro.
Say, bro. When all right, had hit us with this one, you know what I'm saying? And this shit could go so many ways. You did say that, bro. And this is what I want to ask y'all, because it like I said, it could go a lot of ways. Was this the thing to do? What, sucker shit? Real shit.
Carter, how this nigga been behaving? I'm gonna say that's right up that nigga alley, cause that's all he been preaching is getting rid of these rapping niggas. Young niggas, he trying to put an end to that rap music, that drill music, that bullshit. But he going about it in a comical way, dog. Is kind of confusing. That's how I could put it.
He's talking about their behavior, bro. He's talking about killing young black men. He's talking about these dudes out here talking about gangs and talking about all of this shit that they're doing out there on the streets, right?
Right. I condone the message. I ain't gonna say to the point to killing niggas, but to get rid of them and get these niggas out of there in another form, I'm with it.
He ain't doing nothing but talking. They getting mad at him for saying what he's saying. They're
right.
Mad. That's why they're making threats at him. Charleston White ain't giving nobody no problem. Charleston White just running his mouth. You can choose to take it however you want to take it, but cybercrime.
He putting shit in the air that they don't want being heard though. So that's affecting the niggas to a certain extent. You feel me?
Cyber crimes, right, is a serious issue.
Right? That's that bullying, online bullying shit. They don't play with that. He got him one. You heard him say he got a body.
It ain't just cyberbullying though. We talking about convicted felons on tape showing firearms.
Go get them.
And making threats. One and another, right? They are conspiring to keep a certain person from interstate commerce. That's a charge, bro.
What was funny to me, though, when I listened to the shit, he said basically they entrapped the dudes. He caught himself before he said entrapment, because he ain't no asshole.
He's setting them up.
And I get it. I ain't necessarily tripping. I didn't like that.
Well, how do you feel they trapped him when what's his name? Quick Flip Nino. He made this post of his own fucking accord that he said, somebody said Charleston can't come, and I say he can't come. I better not catch you around here. No problem.
Right, but then you conspire with the police to fake that you was here so they would act on what it is they said they was gonna do. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with you protecting yourself and shit, but when you go to entrapment, if he was about to say it, the whole entrapment rubbed me wrong. You feel me?
No, I don't have a problem with how these niggas getting got for the most part. That's a straight bullet that can hit one-eyed sons. These niggas out here,
and that's why I'm not necessarily tripping, Cleve, but just knowing how many niggas got fucked over because of entrapment, that word rubbed me wrong.
But I think I agree with you on that entrapment shit, because that's something different. I don't believe this is entrapment, because even with the situation, the feds called his personal phone, and told him hey, you need to chill out with all the threats and shit. And he was saying, I can say what the fuck I want. You ain't stopping him from talking. And they told him, hey, just chill out. And he go ahead and make another fucking video. Where's the trap?
Get him.
The trap come in when you say, hey, do this, fake like you're here, because we're gonna see if they really gonna act on the shit. You knowing these niggas gonna act on the shit, not the whole setup sting shit. That's
Well,
where the shit get hairy for me.
it could have.
But the niggas who you doing it to, I ain't necessarily tripping.
But
You
think
see what I'm
about this
saying?
though. Good. Think about this though. Good. What if it was just, Twitter fingers? What if it was just Twitter fingers, right? And they wasn't trying to whatever.
That
And
nigga had guns on his video.
hold on. And Charleston White go there. He says he go there and nothing happens. I don't think nothing that we don't have an issue. But the fact that he said, well, yeah, I'm gonna be in ATL, and them motherfuckers talking about pulling up after all of this, and the FBI has called your phone and told you to stay the fuck away from this man. That's
Yeah,
you looking for that.
get him.
Yeah, get
I don't have a
Get
problem.
them.
I don't have a problem with getting these young dudes who like that off the streets, dog.
me either.
Uh,
I don't
I'm
believe
sorry. I don't care if they got set up.
that
If
neighborhood menace shit.
I'm telling you, if they're proving that they out here like that, set them niggas up and get them out of there. I'm telling you, we got innocent children.
No. See, now you talking
I
something
can't, I
different. You
can't, I
trying to get
can't,
killed now.
yeah, I can't,
That's
I
something
can't
different. I'm not
fuck
talking about
around with
set.
that set a nigga up shit,
I'm
bro.
talking about
Wow,
setting
we
nobody
got
up.
You know what I'm
innocent, we got
saying? That's what I
innocent
ain't
kids
with.
out here. How many innocent kids get shot because these niggas free, thinking they could do what they want? We got sons. Like a straight bullet. He
My
out of
thing,
there because this
my,
nigga out here thinking he tough. Go get him, Charleston. I'm on Charleston White side.
I ain't on nobody's side. I
And
just
he got the right last
Yeah, I
name
just
too.
want to talk about it.
I just believe that there are too many bullies in our community, and a lot of that shit, that gang shit, they'll fuck your community up, bro, and never have to answer to nobody.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
do I agree with working with the feds to take care of that?
Yeah.
I ain't working with the feds for shit, because
No.
one day is them, the next day is you.
Right, that's my thing. Like,
You ain't doing wrong.
I
The feds ain't
don't
about to
con-
fuck with you hats.
I don't
What you mean?
condone nobody terrorizing you or nigga threatening you, you know what I'm saying, trying to take your life. I ain't condoning that. But the whole sting set somebody up shit, that's when they get a little hairy. Nah, you trying to kill me? Let's sting their ass.
Good. You ever seen little videos of, like, there's a bike just parked sitting there, right?
Yeah. I seen them. Yeah.
Like, looking,
I done had the homeboy pick the briefcase up before that was just chilling, and you see what I'm saying?
Is that entrapment, or is you should mind your motherfucking business?
You should mind your fucking business.
Same thing. They put themselves in that situation.
Right. And you
And-
talking about you don't like the setup, but look at the niggas that
I think that's a little different. But
think about Goody.
it ain't
Look
worked all game. What you say?
Look at the cats they're setting up. It ain't like they're setting up you.
That's
They're setting up me and you.
that's the whole reason why I say I'm not tripping. It's
Guns,
off the-
doing all this bullshit. Could kill one of our children.
But that's why I say I'm not tripping off the individual, Cleve. I understand that the
You talking about
quote unquote guys they set up. I'm with you on that.
He's talking about
Just
the
the
premise
whole-
of entrapment, period.
Right. That's it. Because I know a lot of people that got caught up with entrapment that's not necessarily these type of guys. That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you. Look,
Other than that, I'm with
I'm
y'all.
100% with you. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying I don't think that term entrapment really
Applies here.
applies to this situation.
I watched him duck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was talking, and then he held back on it. I said, that's the only thing made me frown. Other than that, I mean,
Because you got to
it looked
realize
crazy.
Charleston White is almost like a double-edged sword, right? He playing this character and he trolling, obviously, out here saying all kind of outlandish shit, trying to evoke emotions in different conversations about certain shit. Like he would say, yeah, man, fuck Nipsey Hussle, man. I can give a fuck about Nipsey Hussle. Fuck all, and he'll come right back and say, yeah, Nipsey Hussle was a Crip. He was a Rolling 60s Crip, and he didn't do shit in his community but push dope and push violence to the community. Then he would come back in the same breath and say, but the brother Aramis who was a son and a brother and a father and all of this. He's talking about the real person rather than some character. So
Yeah, and y'all know I done got on him kind of late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been on him long as y'all. You feel me? To know his background as much.
yeah, he fucked
But
up. There ain't no doubts about that.
look, off the little shit I'm seeing,
Oh,
it's visible, nigga.
Thumbs him up, Hatch, or you thumbs down with it?
I'm neither. I'm just checking him out because
I got you.
I've seen enough of what he has to say to know what he really saying. Now,
Right. That's
he's-
where I'm at with.
he stops with a bunch of little conversations to entertain a bunch of ignorant shit, and he does that a whole lot. Like even with the Soldier Boy shit, right? But he knows the law. He knows the limits. He knows the parameters of what he can do and what he cannot do, right? So he stays within that parameter. And when those people and when he bait people in and he does what he does, it's always justifiable.
They capitalizing off your ignorance.
Absolutely. But one thing he said when he was talking about cooperating and all of this other shit, like
Hold on, catch some of the comments, Goody. You heard me? Shout out to everybody who in there. My boy Rolling Pops. Damn it.
Comments.
Right. Damn it. You heard me?
Oh shit!
I was
Watch
saying,
out.
say, your volume on 10. You're
Yeah,
loud. That's the comments I was in.
The Alchemist said he is that annoying cousin that thinks sweet, that they think is sweet, but he doing grimy stuff.
He said, when you ain't no protection like witness protection. I get to do what I want. I get to move around. I get to,
Hold on. My pop said if Charleston White was a white boy, these niggas wouldn't be doing that extra towards him.
I believe that's true because they ain't fucking with Vlad.
Fucking Vlad like that.
Yeah.
Good comment, Pops. Birds of a feather. I'm gonna chip off the old block.
And Cuzzo saying being controlled by emotions, they don't have to be set up. They let words make them think themselves.
And all of this, they are in the same realm with this whole Rico shit with Young Thug and Gunna. You see what I'm saying? All of this shit is dovetailing, and this shit about to really, like you really gonna see
That's right.
some shit popping off behind this, bro. Like this not the end of this. You could cool believe that.
Well, we about to damn near be at the end of this, fellas. Full round. Let's get it. As always, a little relationship convo before we get out the dope. You hear me? We talking about your previous relationships and how it sets you up for your next relationship. Does it help, hurt? I would think it would depend on the individual. I'm sure Lil Cleve have a myriad of comments, so I'll start with him. Talk to me, caveman.
Yeah, I was given this question by a friend of mine, and I had to think about it. I think it's real. I think it's a time thing. So you going through the dating process, you get to learn what to do, what not to do, and as you go along and get into other relationships, you start looking back at your previous ones and say, that ain't worked then. I shouldn't have done that there. So when you get into the relationship, but a future, however you want to look at it, you kind of change the way you are into a different person that you could have been a long time ago. So I think the past relationships shape you up to be a better person for the next person. It makes sense, don't it?
A little bit.
You finished?
I knew it made sense.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
That's it?
And it's simple. We ain't got to keep, knock it out the park on the first pitch. You ain't got to wait for ball 2, ball 3. You get it right now.
Listen. Okay. So relationships, right?
Spit it out.
It depends. Hold on. Because Relationships can make you better. Relationships can make you not can make you worse. Depends on the relationship that you in. Like if you dealing in toxic relationships, how can you get better with that? Like all
You
you can
learn. You learn what toxic is, Hatch.
okay, I get that, but I'm saying that doesn't necessarily make it the next relationship you get in. You're not gonna be toxic. Some people take good from relationships and then they change and they mature and they evaluate yourself. Some people just do what they used to doing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, have you ever been in a relationship with a woman and she was, uh, I don't know, abused or whatever? And if you're not an abusive person, but if you talk to her roughly, she would respond to you in a certain way.
I guess. I guess.
You're gonna learn. Listen, you're gonna learn something in every relationship. It could be good, it could be bad habits. It's all really about maturity.
Right. So the previous one have you better for the next one.
No, the previous one, like I'm saying, you can reach
Yeah.
or you can ascend depending on the basis of the relationship. If it's a good experience, yeah.
I
But if it's a
think
bad
that
experience, I mean, you on guard most of the time.
I think you obviously you're gonna learn from the experiences of the relationships and you're gonna grow. But ultimately, bro, the relationships are not gonna be better until you're better as an individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta better yourself. Once you do that, the relationships start being better because you're gonna be better if
Right.
you're
So you gotta
also
go. You
lucky
gotta go
enough
through
to
the
meet
steps
a
first.
like-minded individual. Because you could be good as you want to, if you don't meet somebody who balance you off, you still gonna be hit. You know what I'm saying? So you still gotta pick right,
But
so to speak.
that's what
But
I
you
was
gotta work on yourself, bro.
that's what I was
That's
saying.
what it's.
You could be used to being in toxic relationships and used to being with a certain type of person. Even if you've grown, if that's the type of people you being with, you're gonna have the same similar type of experiences. Does that make sense?
I'm looking at it
Yeah.
for the standpoint of how a woman can say, well, he wasn't like this with me. He treat her he a different person with the next person. So I'm looking at it as the man or the individual growing in a better person after being in certain relationships. You get back and look back at what you did.
But I
Or
think
he's
what
dealing
Hat's
with a
saying, he
different
meeting
type of
different
woman.
type of people, right?
No,
Because
we
if you
talking about the individual. We looking at ourselves, not who we dealing with. We looking at what we did and what we can do and what we doing better.
Yeah,
Not
But
who
but
we
but
got.
that's why we're saying it's a two-way street. You got to improve yourself, and you also got to meet different and/or better people. You see what I'm saying? If you improve yourself, but you still messing with the same type of quote unquote toxic person, you're probably gonna get the same results, even though
But
you're supposedly
let's
a
not
better you.
automatically say your previous relationship was a toxic woman. I'm talking about what if you was the nigga had to get your shit together and you just starting to realize and then saying, damn, I lost a good woman. I need to stop doing this. You feel me? So that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, now if you're not in no toxic
Right.
relationship and it's just you feel you need to level up and you might have been the
You don't
I
come
guess
home in time.
you the
You
one
don't
who was
you
kind of
don't check
bringing it
that
down, then
appropriate time.
that go back to the self-evaluation and you
Well,
being
well,
better.
well,
I'm
Cleve,
with you.
if you ain't coming home in time and doing all that, you probably don't need to be in a relationship.
Then you learn from the next one. You come home on time. You say, hold up, I was coming home too late. Let me come home on time.
So you speaking from the instance of pretty much having a good woman, but you not being
No,
a
I'm
good
looking at
man
from
or
no
a man
mistakes.
prepared for the good woman at the
I'm
time.
looking at the shit you know you might have been doing wrong, whether it was a good woman or not. I'm talking about the shit you doing that you stopped doing in the next relationship that you know you was doing wrong. You fix that shit for the next relationship.
But
But
guess
in the
what?
next
The
relationship,
next
you might have
relationship,
stay out all
those
night.
bases may not even be an issue.
Right. Like she might don't
She
trip on
she
you
she
being
might
out all night.
yeah, she might not like the fact that you washed your motherfucking truck too long. Or you dress like a bum. Or your toenails is cutting her motherfucking legs up. Or your
But
breath. Whatever. You're not flossing. I don't know.
just giving you a hard time, dog.
No, I get it. I get it.
Listen, there have been people that I've seen with with a specific person or a particular person, and then you see him with somebody else, totally different person.
That's true.
Totally different person. Like, you know, what they say in boxing, styles make fights. I mean, fuck. I guess
Bro.
relationships it goes the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? When you relate and communicate to somebody, and
There you go with that. Read that comment. I don't agree with that.
All
Big
right.
Cleve.
which one?
All right,
Hold
we're
up.
gonna start with Big
Be the
Cleve.
woman with tender loving care. She'll
I hate
give
when you say that. He always say that.
spoken from a
That
vet.
ain't true.
Well, in a perfect world, yeah, but
The world
Right.
ain't perfect.
some women doesn't know what tender love and care is.
Somebody teach him something, man. He ain't too old to learn.
And Big Chief say different people bring out different things in people. It's like coaching. Doug
Yeah.
Collins didn't get it out of Jordan. What Phil got out of him. Sometimes it's about who coaching the team.
I love that analogy, Big Chief, because Phil Jackson was the reason. But that's a whole nother.
Yeah, don't go down that
Phil,
street.
look, Phil Jackson in that Jordan no hand check rule, but we ain't gonna go on that one either. That defense shit, weak ass triangle. Anyway,
Yes, indeed. Closing remarks. We getting out of here early. What's good?
I'm gonna close with this. We gotta put some consequences behind these women putting their hands on men because it's just too wild. Women's just too comfortable.
The consequences.
Huh?
That's what it is. That's the consequence.
No, because that's the consequence you gonna have to suffer as well. You going to jail, she going to jail. I won't suffer nothing. I want all the penalty to be on her.
Listen to me. When a non-violent man, right? A non-violent man is a man who gonna suffer. A violent man who knows how to handle his shit is a man who's always gonna be confident and prepared for everything. Just if there's no threat of you hitting somebody back, then you're gonna get hit. If somebody has the understanding that, hey, if this thing get physical and I make it like that, there's a great fucking chance that it's gonna come right back.
God, you see the woman didn't give a damn about if this man was violent or not. She
Because
put her hands on him.
because she already had called him all kind of bitch ass niggas and he didn't do nothing.
Right.
All right. So had he walked, it's either shit or get off the pot. You gonna walk away or you gonna stand there and you gonna.
That's why y'all should vote for me for the next election. Because I'm trying to stop a man from hitting a woman, and I'm trying to stop her from hitting no violence. I'm trying to cut it out. When you put that $2,000 fine on this woman for hitting that man, she gonna think twice about that. I'm telling you.
And speaking of votes, y'all make sure y'all keep them coming for my top 4.
Hey, what is your policy on marijuana, Mayor? How we gonna get Brittany Griner home?
I said you can smoke it in your home. You treat it like alcohol. That's my policy. Alcohol, marijuana, same thing.
You could drink out in the street. You're talking about in your home.
Well, smoking is alcohol, same thing.
My man.
I got your vote.
My man. I don't know about all that. We got to talk about some other shit.
You got to consider.
I done fixed these women. I done fixed these women thinking they could put their hands on you. I'm hitting them with the fine.
Look, you can't tell me you fixed the problem until I see a change.
Well, you got to vote for me. Shit, I can't find in the office.
That's not how that happens. See,
that's wrong. You got to show me a little something
We're
first.
not gonna do as.
I'm putting the seed in your brain. You can let it grow from there.
Let me see the plan. I don't need. I heard the seed. Let me see the plan.
We're gonna do like we should have did
execution.
Right? We're gonna come with the contract for Black America. We want to know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, let me see the plan, brother.
Yeah, I need to see the plan.
Women found guilty of putting their hands on a man is a $2,000 fine.
But that's where you start now.
That's where I'm starting. And the more severe it go, the higher the penalty.
What about child support?
Child support, we getting rid of it.
Oh well, you might have my vote. You might have my vote. I mean,
I'm trying to. Let me.
Hey
Let me-
man, shouts out to Big Cleve, Big Chief, Miss Paula, Damia, Cuzzo Rent, Brendan. Anybody I'm missing right now off the top? I think I kind of caught the majority of people I've seen. Oh,
Rolling
shout out
up
to the
my mouth.
Alchemist.
I see you, damn you. You heard me? Yeah, said your
I
name
ain't
right.
laughing
The
at
rest
you.
of wasn't getting it.
Hold on. Hey, so wait. What you doing with a Golden State Warriors hat on?
What you mean? What's wrong with that?
Flip flopping ass,
I
God.
got a bunch. Oh, come on now.
Come on, man.
I'm a sports fan.
Wasn't you wearing like a Nets hat? Didn't you have on a Nets hat?
Yeah. I'm trying to get votes everywhere. Nets, I want votes from everybody. If Donald Trump could run for president, I could be a goddamn mayor of where I'm at or where you at. That's how we need to make change. We get regular people in office. We got the
Shouts out
working
to my
man in
boy
office.
too, man. Did it. You heard me? 300, Big T
Y'all
on
agree
it. I
with that?
got you, did it.
We out? We need regular people in office, man, who know the pulse of the city.
We
Who
don't
know
need
the temperature.
what we need is not an office. We need to give the power back to the community and take it away from the government again. Like we
The
need
community is us.
we
The
need
regular man who works for
we
me.
need councils. We don't need mayors and governors. We need the people need to be the voice for what we trying to do
Well,
going
you know,
forward.
just take the title off. He ain't a mayor, he your homeboy. It's a goddamn same thing. You just change the name. Your homeboy, your rounds. You hear me?
Well, say rounds, let's get out of here, bro. Shouts out to Rent, Hatchback of the ENT, Caveman 55, tuning in from practice. Myself, been good. We catch y'all next week, man. We out the
Y'all
door.
stop robbing me on my top fours. I'm starting to I don't like that. But we out.
Trash.